So in today's video, we are back with some more WWE 2K22 roasting community creations. That's right, by popular demand. And somewhat surprisingly by popular demand, by the way. I was not expecting the reception that the last episode got, or the first episode of the WWE 2K22 era. But I do want to say I appreciate everyone that was telling me to do this more regularly. I know it had been a while and a lot of you enjoyed it in 2K20, but we're back now. And hopefully it isn't too long between episodes as it was previously. And honestly, I think one of the funniest things about the first episode wasn't even the episode itself. It wasn't what I was roasting people on. It was indeed the comment section of the last episode, because it was very mixed. There were some people down there in the comment section who were all like, oh, Deonte, you need to do this more often. This was really funny. I've been waiting since 2K20. This made my day. I laughed so much. And I was like, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And then there was another guy down there in the comments who was just like, Deonte, you look like a bad community creation. I was like, whoa, I'm catching strays out here. I'm getting violated low-key. Like, there was a couple comments who were calling me. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of laughed at it. Like, if I'm going out here roasting people's stuff, I'm expecting to be roasted myself. Like, that's fine. It's part of the job. But with that being said, I'm gonna be honest, this is where I draw the line. Someone was like, your core could kind of use some work. Your core looks like a bad community creation. You can say whatever you want about me, you sons of bitches. You can say whatever you want about Deonte DDJ, but you come for DANTE Inferno, and that's where I draw the fucking line. But no, all jokes aside, we are now back here on WWE 2K22's community creations. We're on the most recent, by the way, because I'm kind of going to do it a bit of a mix. We'll kind of be on most recent sometimes, then we'll go to most downloaded, and we'll really go deep in so we can see the bad ones, because you guys don't want to see me being like, oh, this one's most downloaded, this one's great. And one final thing, before we jump into the first roast of the video, I cannot stress enough for you people down in the comments that are going to get triggered anyway. I understand there's going to be people, regardless, that are getting triggered for no damn reason. But I'm going to say it again. These roasts in these videos are not designed to be taken seriously. Do not take them seriously. I know there was people in the last episode whose creations were in here, and they took it as a joke. So don't get offended over something that isn't your work, alright? Although, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Justin Jet over here, because, oh my god, oh, that's a core. My god, he's like Abyss and Seth Rollins and a member of the NWO and Embrace Your Evil. He's just a fanboy, really. And let's talk about the name Justin Jet, by the way. Why you sound like the most generic WWE 2K15 MyCAREER character of all time? You know, back in WWE 2K15, when we first got introduced to all these random generic sounding people, like if I read you a little bit of a list, I was like, oh yeah, so in the Performance Center we met Baron Blade, Tommy Wall, Justin Jet. It sounds normal. Nah, look at this. Who is Bobby Bowman? Oh my god, okay. So basically, we found a new member of the Wyatt family. We found the forgotten member of the Wyatt family in Bobby Bowman. Bobby Bowman, aka related to Braun Strowman, and probably got a little bit of Luke Harper in him right there. He might have as much potential as Bray Wyatt, but he probably smells about as good as Eric Rowan. On to the next. Not gonna lie, I feel really bad for just sitting on most recent right here, because it keeps refreshing every time I come back, and I'm just roasting people as they upload their little dreams right here. I'm just crushing their dreams as soon as they are born. I love it. Now let's pick another one. Ooh, we've got some juicy ones here. Angel Evangelista? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Listen to me, kid. Come into Vince McMahon's office for a second. We need to talk. Listen, I know you're called Antonio Cesaro. I know you're called Alexander Rusev. I know you're called Shotzi Blackheart, but Angel Evangelista? A little too long. We're gonna have to take away one of your names. And repackage you, actually. And probably just release you. Goodbye. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This one right here, I wanted to go into it and roast it. This guy's called Chuck Sloan. I kind of fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. Like, he's got the little detective get up. I want to know about this gimmick, actually. You know what? You get a pass from me. I'm not gonna roast this one. Although, with that being said, it is kind of the video, so I do kind of have to say, I think if I was walking through the city centre one day in, like, the middle of London, you are a bit of a crackhead hobo son of a bitch. You know, just to be fair to you, Chuck buddy, you do seem a little bit homeless with that 5 o'clock shadow you got going on right there, and quite frankly, if we're looking at the guy on the far right with the big waistcoat, you definitely are, like, banned from being around school children. I'm sorry. Like, most of the schools in London probably kind of have a restraining order against you, and you are not allowed around kids, because previously in your life, you kind of had a white van, you were like, hey, you want some candy? You're a pedophile is my point. Oh, well, now hang on just a minute. Ricky Lambert, didn't he used to play for Liverpool back in the day? Am I crazy? Is Ricky Lambert not the guy? Yeah, look, the hashtags has hashtag football in it. This is supposed to be Ricky Lambert? As in Liverpool's Ricky Lambert? As in the penalty king? I'm sorry, but who in the Spy Kids fuck are you? Nah, whose man is this? Yo, and on this channel, by the way, he is called Skeet. I'm a Kanye West fan. Fuck Skeet. Skeet Davidson over here, repping that Kim Kardashian merch. He's got Kim on his chest. Oh my god. He probably does have Kim on his chest, to be fair. No, but seriously, this is supposed to be Pete Davidson. I'm sorry. This ain't Pete Davidson. This kind of looks like Justin Bieber if everything went wrong. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to these roasting community creations videos, I think I might just permanently do it on most recent from now on, because I'm seeing the most random things here, and it's just making it so much more entertaining for me. Because I feel like if I go into most downloaded, everyone's kind of like, you know, they're good at making calls. The people on most recent, it's the Wild Wild West. Ooh, we got Miles Morales. Okay, you guys already know I dressed up as Miles Morales for Halloween last year. I'm about to judge. Is this gonna be a good Miles Morales? You know what? I think if you had a few more logos on there and it wasn't obviously the AJ Styles jack, I'm gonna be generous here. Surprisingly, I know I'm quite a harsh critic. I'm gonna give that a pass. I like it. Oh my god, this person is called Rakiki. First of all, did you do it for The Rock? Second of all, why have you got the bunny like... that reminds me of the bunny from... I'm assuming it's the same texture as well. The bunny from... what was his name? Adam Rose. You know, back in like 2014, there was like the bunny and like that... You know the one. And what was his catchphrase? Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. Oh, mate. I low-key want to give this a pass just because I kind of... Well, I didn't like Adam Rose. I liked his theme song and his catchphrase, and I like the bunny. That's about it. But with that being said, the tattoos are kind of generic, and I don't know why Jeff Hardy's there, and your do-rag looks kind of shitty, so I'm sorry, you're fired. Or in WWE terms, you've been released. There's 100 years of history, and 100 before that, all gathered in the thinking going on beneath this hat. And back behind his eyeballs and pumping through his veins is the ghost of every cowboy that ever held the reins. Every coil in his lasso's been thrown a million times, his quiet concentration's been distilled through ancient minds. It's evolution working when silver scratches hide, and a ghostly cowboy chorus fills his head and says, let's ride. The cold flame burns within him till his skin's as cold as ice, and the dues he paid to get here are worth every sacrifice. All the miles spent sleep driving, all the money down the drain, all the if-I's and nearlies, all the bandages and pain, all the female tears left drying, all the fever and the fight are just a small down payment on the ride he makes tonight. It's guts and love and glory, one mortal's chance at fame. His legacy is hell-raising, and Levi is his name.